Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us for the exciting panel discussion on the future of education. Is a traditional obsolete education as a heart of every society? And with the rapid advertisement in online learning, AI tutors, and evolving career demands, the role of traditional schooling is being questioned. Today we have discussed panel of experts who will provide insight into these transformative changes. Let's start by introduce our panelists. The future education is a traditional schooling obsolete. This is Tosif Ahmed from Fusion Times. First, we have with us Operation Associate of Fusion Ed Mohammad Rashid Siddiqui. Then we have Mohammad Afzal from Fusion Text Private Limited. We will start from Mohammad Rashid. How do you see online education evolving in the next 5 to 10 years, and is it going to replace traditional schooling altogether?
Thank you, Tosif. Yeah, online education has already seen exponential growth. And in the next 5 to 10 years, it will continue to integrate advanced technologies like virtual reality and augmented reality, offering a more immersive experience. However, I don't think it will completely replace traditional schooling. While online learning is flexible and accessible, traditional schools still provide critical in personal interactions and social development. We are likely to see a hybrid model where online education complements traditional schooling. That's all from my side.
Okay. So my next question, Mr. Afzal. AI tutors are becoming increasingly popular. What role do you see them playing in the personalized education, and how do they compare to human educator?
That's a good question. Frankly speaking, AI tutors will play a major role in personalizing education, by adapting to each student's pace and learning style. They offer immediately feedback, personalized exercises, and can, track processes and their progress over time. However, they cannot replace the emotional intelligence and empathy that,
Mhm.
creative teaching methods that, human tutors, educators can bring on the board. So, AI will act as a supporting tool for teachers, handling routine tasks while leaving the emotional and motivational aspects to the humans.
Okay, great insight as well. So my next question, Mr. Rashid. Education reform has been a hot topic for years. What do you have believe are the most important reform needed to address the current flaws in our education system?
I believe the key reforms need to focus on personalized competency based learning, where students progress at their own pace based on mastery of subjects. Like, we also need to integrate moral real world skills into the curriculum, such as critical thinking, coding, financial literacy, and emotional intelligence. Lastly, teacher training must evolve to equip educators with the skills to address the diverse need of students in an increasingly digital classroom. That's all from my side.
Okay, Mr. Rashid. So, Abdul, how do we ensure that online education and AI tools do not escalate the digital divide, especially for students in undeserved communities?
Hmm. You know, to bridge the digital divide, it's essential to ensure that equitable access to technology and the internet for undeserved or the backward communities. Governments, non-profit, and even educational institutions must collaborate to provide low-cost devices and internet services for those students. Uh, Online platforms should also be designed to be inclusive, offering content in multiple language and making material accessible for all students, even with those who have disabilities. Finally, I would say teachers training should be emphasize how to use these technologies inclusively with the curriculum.
Okay, but Afzal, with the rise of online learning platforms, do you think traditional well school become less relevant or will they adapt and evolve?
I believe traditional school will evolve rather than become irrelevant. Online learning has expanded access to education, but school still offers in-person collaboration, emotional supports, and even hands-on learning experience that no online platform can fully replicate. The future will likely be more hybrid learning models where technology enhances traditional education, allowing for more personalized and flexible approach.
Okay, great insight. So my next question, Mr. Rashid, how do we strike a balance between leveraging technology in education and ensuring that we don't lose the human connection that is so important for the student growth?
Like it's all about finding a balance. Technology can certainly enhance learning through personalized content and instant feedback. But we can't forget the importance of human interaction. Like teachers provide the emotional support, motivation, and creative insights that technology can't replicate. So, by using blended learning models where students interact with technology for independent work but also engage in face to face collaboration, we can maintain that critical human connection. That's all from my side.
Okay, so my next question, Mr. Afzal, with AI rapidly evolving, do you think traditional assessment like standardized testing are becoming outdated?
Yes, I think standardized testing is becoming increasingly outdated. AI and personalized learning platform offer much more dynamic way to assess students' abilities. These methods, can evaluate critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving skills rather than relying solely on remote memorization. Moving away from standardized testing allows for a more holistic understanding of students' abilities and prepare them for, the real world challenges.
Okay, very forward thinking. Now let's discuss the net question. Mr. Rashid, well, the increasing reliance of technology and education result is student losing essential soft skills such as communication, teamwork.
Yes, this is a valid concern. Technology can make learning more individualized, potentially reducing opportunities for students to develop soft skills. However, the solution is not to get reject technology, okay, but to use it in ways that still foster collaboration. For instance, virtual group projects and peer-to-peer interactions can help students practice communication and teamwork skills in a tech-driven world. That's
Okay,
all.
important point. Moving on. Mr. Afzal, how do we ensure that teachers are ethically trained to use new technology in the classroom? And how can we support them in this transaction?
Personally speaking, teacher training must be an ongoing process. Schools and education institutions need to provide continuous professional development that focuses not only on technical skills but also on pedagogical strategies for integrating technologies into the classroom. Peer mentorships, online workshops, and even collaborations with tech experts can also help ease this transition and ensure teachers are comfortable using new tools effectively.
Okay, I love that idea of ongoing training. So let's continue with the next question, Mr. Rashid. How can we ensure that education remain the affordable and accessible? So especially with the rise of costly private online courses and certificate programs.
Yeah, affordability and accessibility should remain central to education. Like public-private partnerships can also subsidize the cost of courses, and universities should explore low-cost or open-source online courses. Governments can also focus on providing low-cost internet and devices for undeserved populations to bridge the accessibility gap. Educational institutions should focus on providing value through accessible learning opportunities rather than high tuition fees. That's all.
Okay, a very important issue. Let's move on to the next one. Mr. Afzal, as we explore new education models, how do we ensure that they are inclusive and sensitive to culture difference around the world?
Inclusivity is crucial. Online learning platforms and AI powered tools must be designed to accommodate all those cultural diversity. Content should be culturally relevant and curriculum should reflect different learning styles and languages. Local input is vital for creating those kind of curricula that meet the needs of various communities while ensuring equity in access to technology for marginalized groups.
Okay, absolutely, including this key. Let's tackle another pressing question. So, how can we incorporate technology and AI into education reform to enhance both teaching and learning experience, Mr. Rashid?
Yeah, technology and in AI can enhance education reform by enabling personalized learning experience. AI platforms can offer tailored supports to students, while teachers can leverage technology to automate administrative tasks and focus on higher level teaching. Integrating AI into the classroom provides real time feedback and more efficient tracking of student progress, ultimately improving both teaching and learning outcomes. That's all from my side.
Okay, let's shift focus to workforce readiness. So, my next question, Mr. Afzal, how can we reform better align education with the demands of the rapidly changed job market?
So, curricular reforms should prioritize teaching skills that are in high demand, such as digital literacy, coding, and data analysis, while maintaining a strong foundation in critical thinking and problem solving. Schools should also collaborate with industries to create programs that offers real world experiences such as internships and apprenticeship. Flexibility in curriculum will also allow students to focus on
Mm,
areas that align with their career interests with developing transferable skills. That's
okay. Thank you, panelists, for this fantastic insight into the future of education. It's clear that the future of education lies in balanced integration and technology and human connection. As we continue to innovate the role of traditional schooling, will involve not becoming obsolete, ensuring that we prepare students for the world of opportunity in this year to come. Thank you to our panelists for incredible discussion. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Tosi, for calling
thank
us,
you so
calling
much.
us. Thank you,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.